When the city falls asleep, that's when I think of you. 2 in the morning, curtains open, neon dancing on the wall. There's a taxi moving slowly, like it doesn't know where to go. I should probably close my eyes, but the silence feels too loud. Every little sound outside makes me wish you were around. Your old message in my phone still begins with, "Are you awake?" I don't know why I never deleted it, maybe something to stay. I can hear your voice so clearly when the night gets quiet enough. Funny how the heart remembers what the mind is giving up. I've been telling everybody that I'm finally doing fine, but the truth comes after midnight, when there's nowhere left to hide. When the city falls asleep, that's when you come back to me. In the space between my breathing, in the places no one sees. When the city falls asleep, I can almost feel you breathe, like you never left this room, like you're still here next to me. I don't miss you in the daylight, I can make it through the day. But when the city falls asleep, your memory knows my name. I remember your apartment and the candles by the sink. You would sit beside the window while I watched you overthink. You tell me about your childhood and the dreams you never chased. I listened until the sunrise just to keep you in that place. We were young enough to believe that wanting was enough, never thinking that tomorrow could turn tenderness to dust. Maybe we were too distracted, trying hard to make it last. We didn't know the quiet moments would become the things we'd miss. Now I don't need your forgiveness, and I don't need you to return. I just wish I could forget all the things my heart still learns. When the city falls asleep, that's when you come back to me. In the space between my breathing, in the places no one sees. When the city falls asleep, I can almost feel you breathe, like you never left this room, like you're still here next to me. I don't miss you in the daylight, I can make it through the day. But when the city falls asleep, your memory knows my name. After midnight, you come alive, in the back of my mind. I don't know where you are now. Maybe someone holds you close. Maybe you found the kind of love that you needed most. I don't wanna picture it, but I hope it makes you smile, even if it hurts a little, to imagine you moved on. And maybe I'll meet somebody who can make these walls feel warm, someone who can hold my secrets when another midnight storm. But there'll always be a corner of my heart I can't replace, not because I want you back, just because you left a trace. If I could speak to you tonight without reopening the past, I'd tell you that I loved you, and I'm grateful that it happened. I wouldn't ask for another chance, I wouldn't ask you to explain. Some people enter quietly and leave a permanent name. Maybe that's what we were meant for, not forever. falls asleep, I don't fight the memory. I just let it pass right through me, like a slow and distant dream. And when the city falls asleep, I should finally let you be. You can live inside the past now without saying you part of me. And tomorrow when the sun comes, I'll be stronger than tonight. But for one more lonely moment, I'll remember you in silence. Oh, remember you one more time. Before the morning light, you were mine, and now you're just a memory. The streets are getting quiet, the windows losing light. I finally close my eyes and let you leave tonight. When the city falls asleep, I can finally breathe. Good night, my love, wherever you are. I remember that night, the way you looked at me. You were sitting by the window with the city underneath, silver light across your shoulders, and your hair falling so free. There was music in the background, something slow and out of tune, but I barely heard a single note when I was looking at you. You were talking about nothing, but I wanted every word, every little pause between them was the sweetest thing I'd heard. You smiled and looked away like you knew what I was thinking, and the room became much smaller every time our eyes were meeting. I don't know what you were feeling, but I knew what I felt then. Some moments don't need a promise to stay with you until the end. It was the way you looked at me, like you could see beneath my skin, like every secret I was hiding was somewhere underneath your fingertips. It was the way you looked at me, like the whole world disappeared. For a moment there was nothing but your eyes and me right here. I don't know where we lost the feeling, I don't know when it changed, but I still remember clearly the way you looked at me that day. You reached across the table and your fingers touched my hand. Didn't say a single word, but somehow I could understand. You were nervous, I was nervous, both pretending we were fine. While the clock kept moving forward, we were trying to stop the time. Later in the hallway, you were standing close to me. There was barely any distance, but it felt like everything. You whispered something softly and I didn't catch the phrase, 'cause I was lost completely in the warmth upon your face. Maybe that's what makes it painful, when a beautiful thing ends. You can lose the person slowly, but remember how it began. It was the way you looked at me, like you could see beneath my skin, like every secret I was hiding was somewhere underneath your fingertips. It was the way you looked at me, like the whole world disappeared. For a moment there was nothing but your eyes and me right here. I don't know where we lost the feeling, I don't know when it Now the years have moved between us and the city looks the same. Sometimes I pass that little corner and I think about your name. I don't wonder if you miss me, I don't need to know the truth. Some memories don't need answers, they just stay a part of you. Maybe you're somebody who can give you what I couldn't. Maybe you've become the person that you always said you would. And I hope you love completely, I hope your nights are warm, I hope somebody sees your heart and keeps it safe from storms. If I had one more evening, I wouldn't ask you to stay. I wouldn't try to change the ending or make the past obey. I'd just sit beside you quietly and let the moment breathe. And then I thank you for reminding me what it felt like to be seen. Sometimes love isn't measured by how long somebody stays. Sometimes one unforgettable moment can last 1,000 days. It was the way you looked at me, like you could see beneath my skin, like every secret I was hiding was somewhere underneath your fingertips. It was the way you looked at me, like the whole world disappeared. For a moment there was nothing but your eyes and me right here. I don't know where we lost the feeling, I don't know when it changed, but I still remember clearly the way you looked at me that day. And maybe we were only passing through each other's lives, but you left something beautiful that never really died. I don't need another moment, I don't need another chance. I can keep the memory softly without reaching for your hand. And if someday you remember that old night beneath the lights, I hope you feel the same small warmth that I still feel tonight. The way you looked at me, ooh, I still remember, like you knew me, like you saw me. One beautiful night, the city keeps on moving, the night is almost gone, but somewhere in my memory the moment still lives on. Ooh, the way you looked at me, the way you looked at me, I remember even when the we said goodbye, but it didn't feel like goodbye. You stood there by the elevator with your jacket in your hand. I could tell by how you looked at me, you didn't understand how a love could turn so quiet after everything we shared. How two people who were once so close could suddenly be scared. You said maybe this is better, and I nodded like I knew, but my heart was still searching for a reason to choose you. There were so many things unsaid, sitting heavy in the air, and I wished you'd turn around just to prove that you still cared. We were standing at the ending, but neither wanted to leave. Sometimes silence says the things that words are too afraid to speak. It was more than goodbye, more than watching you walk away. There was something in your eyes that made me want you to stay. It was more than goodbye, more than word we swallow, every tear we kept inside. And even when the door closed, I could feel you on my mind. It was more than goodbye, it was the end of you and I drove home without the music, just the sound of passing cars. Every red light gave me seconds to remember where we are, or where we used to be together, before the distance took control, before love became a question we were both afraid to hold. I reached for my phone twice, but I never made the call. What would I even say to you when we both knew it was all? Maybe I could say I miss you, maybe you would say it too, but missing isn't always reason to return to what we knew. I don't blame you for the ending, I don't blame myself tonight. Some things can be beautiful, and still not turn out bad. It was more than goodbye, there was something in your eyes that made me want you to stay. It was more than goodbye, more than losing you that night. It was every word we swallowed, every tear we kept inside. And even when the door closed, I could feel you on my mind. It was more than goodbye, it was the end of you and more than goodbye, more than letting go. One last look, one last touch, I still feel it. I wonder where you sleep now, when the night gets cold and long. If you ever hear a melody and remember our old song, I wonder if you still remember how we danced inside the kitchen, barefoot underneath the moonlight, laughing without any reason. Those were ordinary moments, but they mean the most to me, because love was never fireworks, it was you just being free. It was coffee in the morning, it was talking until 2. It was every little nothing that became everything with you. If I could go back to that hallway, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd still hold you for a moment, I'd still hear the silence sing. I wouldn't ask you for forever, I wouldn't beg you to remain. I'd just tell you that I loved you before we went our separate ways. Maybe closure isn't something that another person gives. Maybe sometimes we find peace by accepting what it is. It was more than goodbye, more than watching you walk away. There was something in your eyes that made me want you to stay. It was more than goodbye, more than losing you that night. It was every word we swallowed, every tear we kept inside. And even when the door closed, I could feel you on my mind. It was more than goodbye, it was the end of you and now I'm learning not to question every reason, every sign. Some loves are only meant to teach us how to leave with love behind. And if someday our paths cross again, I won't ask you to be wind. I'll just smile and say I'm grateful for the years you once were mine. just a pain. You were part of who I became, and I'll carry that with grace. More than goodbye, more than a memory. Ooh, you change me, you still mean something, but I'm finally free. The elevator disappeared, the hallway turned to blue, and somewhere between the silence I learned to let go of you. You stood there by the elevator with your jacket in your hand. I could tell by how you looked at me, you didn't understand how love could turn so quiet after everything we shared. How two people who were once so close could suddenly be scared. You said maybe this is bad. Yeah. No one remembers you. You left your keys beside the table, and your perfume in the air. I was watching from the bedroom as you slowly fixed your hair. You didn't say that you were leaving, but I knew it from your eyes. There was something in the silence that you couldn't disguise. I could hear the floorboard shaking every time you moved away, and I wanted to reach for you, but I didn't know what to say. So I stayed there in the darkness while you disappeared from view. Funny how a quiet moment can say more than words can do. And I keep asking myself if I should've made you stay, but maybe love was already ending before you walked away. After you turned off the light, I could still see you in my mind. Every shadow looked like your face, every silence carried your name. After you turned off the light, I finally knew we said goodbye. You were gone before the morning came, but my heart still called your name. I made coffee for two by mistake, and I laughed at what I'd done. Put your favorite cup away and watched the morning lose the sun. There were little things you left here that I never noticed then, like the sweater on the sofa and the book beside the bed. I remember how you used to fall asleep against my chest, how you'd whisper that you loved me, then you pull me even closer. Now I'm learning how to sleep with half the room feeling cold, and I'm finding out that memories can be heavier than gold. Maybe we were slowly fading long before that final night. Maybe neither one could save it, even if we tried. After you turned off the light, I could still see you in my mind. Every shadow looked like your face, every silence carried your name. After you turned off the light, I finally knew we said goodbye. You were gone before the morning came, but my heart still called your name. Ooh, after the light went down, I still hear you somehow. Every breath, every night, I still see that finally let me go. I hope somewhere you're sleeping without the weight we used to carry. I hope somebody makes you smile when the nights get dark and heavy. And if you ever think about me, I hope you remember this. Not the ending, not the hurting, just the way we used to kiss. After you turned off the light, I could still see you in my mind. Every shadow looked like your face. Every silence carried your name. After you turned off the light, I finally knew we said goodbye. You were gone before the morning came, but my heart still called your name. Now I'm learning how to wake alone, learning how to make this place my home. Maybe someday when I close my eyes, I won't search for you in the quiet. But tonight when the room goes dark, I still feel you inside my heart. And even though you're far from sight, I remember you. After you turned off the light, ooh, after the light, still remember your eyes. After the light, you still live inside. Morning is coming slowly. The darkness starts to fade. Your side of the bed is empty, but I'm learning to be okay. After you turned off the light, after you turned off the light, I can finally say goodbye. Where your love used to be. I still leave the bedroom light on, like you're coming home tonight. There's a silence in the hallway that don't ever feel quite right. Your perfume on the pillow has a way of pulling me back into those quiet moments when you were lying next to me. I remember how you whispered when the whole world fell asleep. You would tell me all your secrets, and I promise yours to keep. Now I'm talking to the ceiling like it somehow knows your name. Funny how an empty room can make a heart replay the same. I don't miss the way you hurt me, I just miss the way you felt. And there's something about midnight that won't let me forget. I'm still looking where your love used to be, in the shadows, in the sheets, in the space next to me. Every heartbeat brings your memory, like you're still here, like you're still holding me. I'm still reaching where your love used to be, for a touch that disappeared so quietly. Maybe time will teach my heart to let you leave, but tonight I'm where your love used to be. I drove past our old corner with the city turning blue. Every street light on the window made me think about you. We had coffee in the morning, we had wine after dark. You can make a little apartment feel like somewhere worlds apart. Now the radio is playing something soft and out of tune, and I swear for just a second I could feel you in the room. Maybe love don't really vanish, maybe it just changes shape. Maybe some memories stay forever, even when the people fade. I don't blame you for the leaving, I don't blame myself for staying. Some goodbyes don't need a reason, they just leave us with the aching. I'm still looking where your love used to be, in the shadows, in the sheets, in the space next to me. Every heartbeat brings your memory, like you're still here, like you're still holding me. I'm still reaching where your love used to be, for a touch that disappeared so quietly. Maybe time will teach my heart to let you be, but tonight I'm where your love used to be. Maybe I should stop pretending that I'm waiting for your call. Maybe healing isn't losing everything we had at all. You gave me a kind of loving that I never knew before, and even if it ended, I can't hate you anymore. No, I can't hate you anymore. I just wish I needed your love. I'm still looking where your love used to be, in the shadows, in the sheets, in the space next to me. Every heartbeat brings your memory, like you're still here, like you're still holding me. I'm still reaching where your love used to be, for the warmth that disappeared so quietly. Maybe one day I'll finally let you leave, but tonight you're where your love used to be. And I'm learning how to sleep without you, learning how to wake without your name, learning that a heart can break in silence and still find a way to love again. But tonight, underneath these city lights, I still feel you when the room gets deep. And until this lonely heart forgets you, you're where your love used to be, where you used to be, still a part of me. Ooh, I still feel you, even when I can't see you, where your love used to be. The room is getting colder, but night is getting deep. I'm finally letting go, but you're still somewhere in me, where your love used to be. Where your love used to be. I knew it was coming. You were sitting on the edge of the bed we used to share, looking down at your hands like the answer wasn't there. I could hear the city breathing through the window in the dark, and I knew that something changed when you stopped reaching for my heart. You said you needed some time, but your eyes were saying more. There was something in the silence I had never heard before. I wanted to ask you to stay, but the words got lost inside. So I watched you gather pieces of the life we left behind. Maybe I should have held you, maybe I should have fought. But sometimes when love is fading, you can feel it before it's gone. It was the night you let me go, when I still wanted you close. You were standing right beside me, but somehow I was alone. It was the night you let me go, and I couldn't stop the road. We were holding on to something that our hearts had outgrown. Now every time the moon gets low, I remember what I know. You were the one I couldn't keep on the night you let me go. I still remember your footsteps getting quieter downstairs, and the way I kept pretending like you might come back upstairs. There was one last cup of coffee getting colder by the sink, and 1,000 little memories I didn't have time to think. Your picture's still beside me, though I turned it facing down. I don't wanna see a smile when the room is this quiet now. Funny how a little distance can make everything feel far. I can drive across the city, still remember where you are. Maybe we were both exhausted from pretending we were fine. Maybe love can lose its meaning without either heart being unkind. It was the night you let me go, when I still wanted you close. You were standing right beside me, but somehow I was alone. It was the night you let me go, and I couldn't stop the road. We were holding on to something that our hearts had outgrown. Now every time the moon gets low, I remember what I know. You were the one I couldn't keep on the night you let me go. Ooh, you let me go. I still feel it though. Every shadow, every street brings you back to me. If I could go back to that moment, I'd still let you speak. I wouldn't turn your sadness into something you had to hide from me. Maybe loving you meant knowing when to loosen up my hands. Maybe holding on too tightly was the reason you couldn't stand. And I hope you found some peace somewhere beyond my door. I hope somebody loves you gently in all the ways I couldn't anymore. It was the night you let me go, when I still wanted you close. You were standing right beside me, but somehow I was alone. It was the night you let me go, and I couldn't stop the road. We were holding on to something that our hearts had outgrown. Now I don't ask you to come back, I just wish you well. Somehow I can finally see the beauty in what we couldn't figure out. And if somebody asks I'm finally letting go. Something changed between us. I can feel it tonight. We were sitting at the table, but you wouldn't meet my eyes. Your coffee had gone colder while we talked about our lives. You were telling me your plans, like I wasn't part of them, and I smiled like I was listening, but I knew where this would end. There was music in the kitchen, but it sounded far away. You were scrolling through your phone, I was searching for a way to bring back the conversation to the people we once were. But every word I tried to say just made the silence worse. When did your hand stop reaching? When did my touch feel wrong? How can two hearts share a room and still feel so far apart? There's a silence between our hearts, getting louder in the dark. We don't fight, we don't cry, we just slowly pass each other by. There's a silence between our hearts, like a distance with no road. I can hold you in my arms and still feel completely alone. Tell me where the feeling went. Tell me when we lost the spark. There's a silence between our hearts, and it's breaking mine apart. You used to know my breathing when I couldn't fall asleep. You could tell by how I'm moving there was something underneath. Now you ask me if I'm okay, like you don't already know. And I say that I'm just tired while I'm watching you let go. There are pictures on the dresser of a life we used to love. Two people looking happy before everything got rough. Sometimes I stare at them and wonder who they were, how we went from being everything to barely being sure. Maybe nobody was guilty, maybe nobody was wrong. Maybe love can lose its language before either heart moves on. There's a silence between our hearts, getting louder in the dark. We don't fight, we don't cry, we just slowly pass each other by. There's a silence between our hearts, like a distance with no road. I can hold you in my arms and still feel completely alone. Tell me where the feeling went. Tell me when we lost the spark. There's a silence between our hearts, and it's breaking mine apart. Why don't you reach for me? Why don't I reach for you? Ooh, we are standing so close, but it feels like we're strangers. I remember when your laughter used to fill this little place. Now the walls hear every question that we never did face. We stopped making little plans, stopped staying up until 2, stopped saying I love you like we actually meant it to. And I know that something's missing, I can feel it when you leave. The hardest part about losing love is watching it slowly bleed. No dramatic final moment, no reason to point the blame. Just two people growing distant while pretending nothing changed. Maybe we should stop pretending. Maybe we should speak the truth. Maybe love deserves an ending if it can't be honest too. I don't want another promise that you only make it out of fear. I would rather lose you knowing that we finally made We were young, we weren't perfect. We were everything somehow. And even if we're strangers, I still love who we were then. Who we were before the silence, before we lost the words. I still remember the room is getting quieter, your footsteps fade away. For once we're not pretending that everything's okay. There's a silence between our hearts. I finally hear it now. Maybe love is letting go before we hurt each other more. I saw your shadow on my window, but you weren't there. Rain was drawing lines on the glass while the city blurred below. I was sitting in the darkness, watching headlights come and go. And the curtain moved so slowly, and I thought I saw your shape. For a second I forgot that you had already walked away. There was something in the bedroom that still carried your perfume, and the sweater that you left here still hangs behind the door. I don't know why I keep these things like they're pieces of a sign. Maybe part of me is hoping you might somehow change your mind. But memories have no footsteps, they don't knock before they come. They just find you in the quiet when the night is overcome. I saw your shadow on my window, moving slowly through the rain. For a moment you were standing in the place you used to stay. I saw your shadow on my window, and my heart forgot you're gone. Funny how a little darkness can make the past feel warm. I reached out into the silence, but there was nobody there, just a shadow on my window in the cold midnight air. I remember late September when we drove without a plan. You were singing with the radio while I held your other hand. We stopped somewhere near the ocean just to watch the evening fall. You said you could stay forever if forever meant this at all. I didn't know those little moments would become the ones I keep, like a photograph inside me that I carry when I sleep. Now the same moon hits the window, but it doesn't feel the same. Everything looks just as beautiful, except I can't say your name. Maybe I don't miss the ending, maybe I miss who we were before love became complicated, before everything got blurred. I saw your shadow on my window, moving slowly through the rain. For a moment you were standing in the place you used to stay. I saw your shadow on my window, and I don't know where you are now, who you're coming home to. I don't wonder every morning if you ever think it through. Maybe you've forgotten all the little things we had. Maybe you don't remember how you made those nights feel soft. And that's okay, I tell myself as I turn the music low. Some people leave a doorway, but their memories never go. They become a certain fragrance or a melody at night, or a shadow on the window when the moon hits just right. If I could speak to you tonight from this room across the years, I wouldn't tell you that I miss you. I wouldn't bring you all my tears. I'd tell you that I finally understand why we couldn't stay the same. Some loves are meant to change you, not remain inside your name. You were never just a heartbreak. You were warmth before the cold. You were one beautiful chapter that I wasn't meant to hold. I saw your shadow on my window, moving slowly through the rain. For a moment, you were standing in the place you used to stay. I saw your shadow on my window, and my heart forgot you're gone. Funny how a little darkness can make the past feel warm. I reached out into the silence, but there was nobody there, just your shadow on my window. In the cold midnight air, now the rain is getting softer, and the night is turning blue. The shadow on my window doesn't look so much like you. I can finally let the curtain move without expecting more. I can leave the past behind me without closing every door. If I see your shadow someday, I won't reach into the dark. I'll just smile at what we were and be grateful for the spark. Ooh, I can let you fade. I can let you go. Your shadow, your memory no longer owns me. The rain has stopped completely. The city starts to glow. I close the curtain slowly and finally let you go. Your shadow on my window was only passing through. Good night, wherever you are. Yeah, wherever you are. I saw your shadow on my window, but you weren't there. Rain is drawing lines on the glass while the city blurred below. Your side, my side, there's still a space between us. Your side of the bed is empty, but I still leave it untouched, like some part of me is waiting for the shape of you to come back. There's a blanket on the floor that you used to pull up high, and I keep finding little pieces of the life we left behind. Your book is on the nightstand with the page folded at the end. I remember you were reading when you called me your best friend. Funny how the smallest details can become the hardest things when the person who gave meaning to them isn't here to see. I could move the furniture, I could change the sheets tonight, but I can't move the memory of you sleeping by my side. There's a space between your side and mine, where all our unfinished love survives. I can close my eyes and almost feel the way you used to make this room feel real. There's a space between your side and mine, where we said forever one too many times. Now I'm learning how to sleep alone in the place that once felt like our home. I still reach across the mattress when I'm dreaming in the dark, and my hand finds only cold sheets where you used to leave your mark. I remember Sunday mornings when you pull me close and say, don't get up yet, stay beside me, like we had nowhere to be that day. Now the sunrise comes too early and the coffee tastes too strong. I've been teaching myself slowly how to make a day move on. But sometimes when the curtains open and the sunlight hits the floor, I can almost hear you laughing, like you never left that door. Maybe we were both exhausted, maybe love became too hard, maybe two people can still care and end up living worlds apart. Oh, there's a space between your side and mine, where all our unfinished love survives. I can close my eyes and almost feel the way you used to make this room feel real. There's a space between your side and mine, where we said forever one too many times. Now I'm learning how to sleep alone in the place that once felt like our home. Your side, my side, still feels like you tonight. One heart, two lives, a space we couldn't reconcile. That I don't blame you for the ending, and I don't blame myself anymore. But we were trying to save a feeling that had already changed its form. Sometimes love doesn't disappear, it just stops knowing where to go. And the hardest kind of goodbye is the one you both already know. If I ever see you somewhere underneath another moon, I hope I can smile and tell you that I finally made it through. I hope you're sleeping peacefully in a place that feels like home, and I hope whoever holds you never makes you feel alone. If I could go back to the beginning, I still choose every night, every kiss beneath the covers, every argument we'd fight. I wouldn't erase the ending just to keep you close to me, because even broken chapters are still part of the story. Maybe we were never meant to make it all the way to maybe we were just two people who needed somewhere safe to grow. be. Your side, my side, I can't breathe tonight. No more waiting, no more holding, I'm alright. I folded up the blanket, I moved your book away, opened up the curtains and let the morning stay. There's a blanket on the floor that you used to pull up high, and I keep finding little pieces of the life we left behind. Your book is on the nightstand with the page folded at the end. I remember you were reading when you called me.